Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. And it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Jackson is out there with Carter. And there's B-Train. Then it's Cool Hands. And it's Houston in at the 1 spot. Now here is Fields. B-Train with the rebound. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And so Jackson nails both of them. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
To the paint, here's Cassell. It's blocked. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Jackson, a screen on Cassell. Back to Jackson. Driving the lane. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Houston. Pass to B-Train. Here's Cool Hands, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Carter for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. And the 3 ball is good. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here is Fields. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Tam. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Cool Hands passes to Carter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Meeks passes to Cassell. Here's the kid. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly, and they recover it. Goes back up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Pass to Carter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now, here is Fields. Here's Jawai. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jackson. 7 points in the game. B-Train's shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's the kid. Pass to Fields. Here's Cassell. Here's the kid. He has 7. Clock at 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Philadelphia, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for your 6th.
That's good from Cassell.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Cassell nails both of them. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jackson down low. It's rebounded by McCall.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Pass to Cassell. Here's McCall. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Jawai. He takes it in. Cassell, the pass to McCall. Here's Jawai. It's blocked. Here's the break. Here's Cool Hands. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's deflected. They recover it. The putback, Carter. Out to the right wing. Here's Tam. That's in there. Carter with the assist. B-Train's got 5.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And the 76ers call time here. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tiny, he's checked in for the Celtics. The 76ers trail by 3. Fields the pass to Meeks. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Jackson from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jackson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Celtics. Pass to May. Now Fields. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And then Carter with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's the kid. 7 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Carter tries in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now Fields. Scoreless thus far. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting for Boston.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Jackson hits both of them. Here is Fields. to Meeks. Takes a three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Carter, the pass to Houston. Here's Tiny. Fires from deep. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Now, here is Fields. Out left to the wing. Here's McCall. No good on the three. Boston leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Pass to Houston. Launches a three. The rebound by Fields.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Meeks. 7 points in the game. Now Fields. Clock at 6. Here's the kid. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Count that one.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Fields. Here's the kid. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Houston. Carter right side. The Celtics need to get a shot off. The shot. B-Train misses. Philadelphia shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Meeks, good.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And so it's Boston with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Nice ball movement by Boston. Good on the triple. 15 points for the Magician.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's the kid. He's got 8. Here's the pick. Now, here's Meeks. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Meeks got 12 in the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Here's the kid to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Jackson. And there's the drive. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Dubs check in for the kid. Then for the Celtics, Hudson comes in for Carter. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Insanity. Off the inbound pass. B-Train's shot is good. 10 points for him.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Fields the pass to May. Meeks with it. Jackson on him. 5 on the clock. Pass to Fields. Here's Hackett. The rebound by the Celtics. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. There's B-Train. 10 points for him. But 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Meeks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fields with it. He's covered by Hudson. Here's Hackett. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And they double up Jackson. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Three-pointer Fernandez. It's rebounded by McCall. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Hackett. Pass to Meeks. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
To the left side wing. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. And that's 13 points for B-Train. And so it's Boston, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
The monster out there with Dub. Then it's the franchise. Then it's Che. And it's May in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Hudson. Now Fernandez. Still yet to score. Langford with it. Here is Fernandez. Defended by Mann. 2 on the clock. And he drives in. The shot by Tiny, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Hackett, the pass to Mann. Here's May. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dub. Takes the 3. And that one's good. The monster.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tiny. And here is Fernandez. Pass to Jackson. A 3-ball. And again, Buxton with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
They get a hand on it. To the middle, the 8-footer. It's good. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce pass.
Pass to the monster. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Off target with his 3. Boston's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Up again. Rebounded by Hudson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Boston. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And the 76ers with some changes. Fisher comes in for the monster. And it's Cassell and for Che. Cool hands checked in for Boston. Here's Hackett. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. McCall's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Fernandez, the pass to Gardner. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Pass to Dub. Outside, Fisher. To the wing right side. May. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist. May's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's Jackson. Good tee by Fisher. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Hackett. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jackson, a screen on Gasol. And the basket by Tiny. Tiny's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Dub. Pass to May. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. May's got 5 points so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jesse Fisher.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
The 76ers making a switch here. Fields checked in, and a change for the Celtics. B-Train's checked in for Mr. Clutch. Pass to Cassell. And here's Fields. And here's Fisher outside. Second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The 76ers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Silks checked in for Philadelphia. Celtics also with a sub. Houston's checked in. Meeks with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break for 3. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from May.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Pass to Houston. Here's Cool Hands. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gasol, the pass to McCall. And Boston with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Houston. There's B-Train. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Meeks passes to May. Here's Cassell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Philadelphia making a change here. Fisher's checked in and a change for the Celtics. Hudson's checked in for Jackson. Houston passes to Hudson. Hudson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Fisher. Pass to Cassell. Back to Fisher. May passes to Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. The shot misses. Boston leading by 5. Here's Cool Hands. Off target from the baseline. Philadelphia's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to May. Over in the corner, Meeks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Fisher. Up top, Fields. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Houston. He's covered by Fisher. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. The rebound by the Celtics. They've held a 12-point lead early. B-Train passes to Hudson. Pass to Cassell. Here's May. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. May's got 10 points in the quarter. Here's Houston. Defended by Fisher. Hogue drills it from outside. Cool Hands got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Fisher. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and the earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hudson with a screen on Fields. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by May. The 76ers shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Meeks. Swiped it away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Tam. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Cassell. Now Meeks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Sixers.
And it's tied up with that one. The franchise is checked in for Philadelphia. The kid comes in for the Bulldozer. Carter, he's checked in for Boston. Jackson comes in for Towner.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Here's Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Jackson, 1 shot.
And that one misses. The 76ers shooting in an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. B-Train passes to Houston. clock. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by McCall. McCall's got 6 rebounds in the game. The kid can't hit. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Houston. And it's blocked. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jawai. Hands it from downtown. The Kids got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Here's Houston. He's covered by Cassell. Here's Houston. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from the Magician in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
On the floor for Boston. B-Train out there with Insanity. And it's Cool Hands. And there's Jackson, and it's Carter in at the 5. And Stan, we seem to be in the midst of a big man renaissance in the NBA. And I love it. So that being said, which of these big stars do you like the most?
Well, that's a tough question because there's so much talent and they're all different. You've got Embiid, who is unstoppable offensively. You've got Wembanyama with his combination of size and length, skill and agility. You've got guys who can shoot the ball. But the guy that combines the most of those things that I would take, Nikola Jokic.
Down low, knocked away. There's B-Train. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
At the line for the Celtics, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Jawai, the pass to Fields. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Carter. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Tam. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's B-Train. Nails the corner 3.
3 points.
B-Train's got 5 points in the quarter. 76ers trailing. Pass to Fields. Back to Meeks. Now here is Fields. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. McCall misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Carter with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Boston lead. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Cassell. He has 5. Pass to McCall. It's Fields on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Cassell. To the inside. Meeks can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Houston's shot is off.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
McCall passes to Jolly. And they get it. Boston grabs the miss. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Houston. It's Jackson atop the key. Carter with a screen on Fields. Here's Tam, and count it from 19 feet away. V-Train's got 22 points. The 76ers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the 76ers call time here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
On defense, Boston. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Here's Cassell. He's got 5, and that one, good. Cassell's got 7.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Tam, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For Boston, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to the kid. Here's McCall. Here's Cassell. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Boston. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Carter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Fisher's check in for Silk.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
That's his first personal foul.
The free throw drops for Fisher. Celtics leading by 3. Pass to B-Train. They set the screen. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's the kid. 12 points for him. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Houston. That's tipped. Fields with it. To the paint. And Fisher throws it down.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Houston. Inside. Here's Carter. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's McCall, defended by Carter. Fields, and a wide open look for Fisher. And Fields kicks to Fisher. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kid can't hit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Fisher outside. Here's Cassell. Offline with his three. Boston leading by 5. Has to B-Train. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. B-Train's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jawai, the pass to Fisher. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Celtics have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And it's Carter missing. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Cassell. Here's the kid. Got a hand on it. To the right side. Fires the three. B-Train's shot is good. B-Train's got 14 points now in the second half.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Cassell. No good again that time. Celtics leading by 10. Carter kicks to Jackson. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Fields the pass to Cassell. Shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. The Bulldozer, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tiny, he's checked in for Boston. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 15. Here's Tam. And it's Fisher with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to May. Now Fisher. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
And the 76ers making a change here. Fields checked in. Insanity, he's checked in for Boston. And stolen by Fisher. Fields the pass to May. Here's the kid. He's got 12. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 11 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Pass to Houston. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Back to Fisher. Here's May. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Dub comes in for the kid, and it's Riley in for Smooth. Then for the Celtics, Hudson's checked in for Carter. Mr. Clutch comes in for B-Train, and it's Tiny in for Cool Hands. Fisher, the pass to Riley. Here's McCall. Here's Dub. Pass to May. Shoots. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Releases from 15, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
McCall passes to May. Here's Tiny. Riley covering. Pass to Fernandez. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's McCall. They get it again. May. Count it. May's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Fernandez, the pass to Gardner. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Tiny's got 6 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Here's May. He's got 14. Pass to Dub. There's the triple. The rebound by the Celtics. Jackson's, and it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Gardner passes to Hudson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here is Riley. From past the arc. He's off on that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Cassell is out there with Smooth. Then it's Fisher. Then it's Dub. And it's May in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here is Fernandez. Fields covering. 4 on the shot clock. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The 76ers trail by 15. Stolen. Out on his own on the break. Up the floor. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. From deep three-point land. And it's May missing. And here's Boston. Out to the wing. Now Fernandez. There's a screen. Boston, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Tiny. Here's Hudson. Here's Tiny. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fernandez. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 15.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Dub. And Fisher kicks to Fields. Here's Cassell. The 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Down low, here's Gardner. And the layup is good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
So the wing on the left. Here's May. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Gardner passes to Fernandez. Here's B-Train. The tray connects from three-point range.
3 points.
B-Train's got 35.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Celtics leading by 13. And here is Fernandez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he makes the first. The kid, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. And a change for the Celtics. Carter's checked in. And Fernandez drops them both. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Screen by Fisher. Pass to the kid. Here's Dub. Here's Cassell. His three-pointers off the mark. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And here is Fernandez. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. B-Train's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Dub. Fisher dishes to Fields. Here's Cassell. Cool Hands grabs the rebound. Cool Hands got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Tiny. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Hits it from three-point range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Dub. Carter comes in with a double team. Here's Cassell. To end the drought. The 76ers again can't hit it.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Tiny. Carter with a screen on Fisher. And it's Boston with another.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's the kid. Here's Cassell. The rebound by the Celtics.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Gardner. And the three off target. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to the kid. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. 14 points for the kid.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, B-Train.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, That's what separates the good players from the great players. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And a fast break now for the Celtics. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Houston. Here's B-Train. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Meek's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Cassell. Pass to Meeks. 6 to shoot. Now here is Fields. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Houston. He's covered by Cassell. Carter looking around. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
First free throw is good.
Carter at the line for 2.
Carter hits them both. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Cassell. Looking to get back on track here. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that one misses.
Cassell. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Boston now. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to cool hands. Here's Houston. He's covered by Cassell. Jackson with the bounce pass. To the middle. Here's Tam. Got a piece of it. Now here is Fields. Defense right on him. Launches it from deep. Houston with the rebound. Boston leading by 23. Pass to B-Train. Jackson with it. Fires for 3. No good. This number 7. He's made 8 from the field. McCall passes to Cassell. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Houston. Outside Jackson. Pass to B-Train. Carter down low. Fires away from outside. Houston's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Jackson misses. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Meeks, bank shot, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's the kid. For the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jackson. Pass to Houston. Here's Cool Hands. Down low. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B-Train.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Fields. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics.
First one falls for him. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Hudson's checked in for Carter. Mr. Clutch comes in for Jackson. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Cool Hands. And it's Tiny in for Insanity. Fields the pass to Jawa. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Now Fernandez. Shoots over Fields. Buried from 15 feet out.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. This one for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Here's Tiny. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just